Good morning everybody. In last video we have seen preparation of alcohol. Now I am going to teach preparation of ether. Preparation of ether. First of all I am going to explain about ether, then I will teach preparation of ether. What's the general formula of ether? Its general formula is ROR. Ether general formula is ROR. There are two alkyl group attached to the functional group oxygen. Two alkyl groups are attached to the functional group oxygen. This is ether. Ether can be classified into two types. One is simple or symmetrical ether. First one is simple or symmetrical ether. What do you mean by simple ether? CH3, O, CH3. Three alkyl groups are attached to the functional group oxygen. Here both alkyl groups contain same number of carbon atom. If similar alkyl group are attached to the functional group oxygen means it is called as simple ether, or it is also called as symmetrical ether. In this alkyl group one carbon atom present. In this alkyl group also one carbon atom present. Both alkyl groups are same. So this is called as simple ether. Next one is complex ether, or it is also called as unsymmetrical ether or mixed ether. Simple ether. Next one is mixed ether. What do you mean by mixed ether? If two different alkyl group are attached to the functional group oxygen is called as mixed ether. Listen here. CH3, CH2, O, CH3. In this alkyl group, two carbon atom present. Here only one alkyl group present. Two different alkyl group are attached to the functional group oxygen. This is called as mixed ether. Are you clear? So there are two types of ether. One is simple ether, another one is mixed ether. What do you mean by simple ether? If both the alkyl group contain same number of carbon atoms, I mean both are all same alkyl group means it is called as simple ether. Another one is mixed ether. What do you mean by mixed ether? If two different alkyl groups are attached to the functional group oxygen is called as mixed ether. Are you clear? Now I am going to teach preparation of ether. Preparation of ethers. In our syllabus, they are given two methods to us. Preparation of ether. First one, from alcohol by using acid catalyzed iteration. Preparation of ether from alcohol by using dehydration. Second one, Williamson's ether synthesis. I am going to prepare ether from alcohol by using dehydration process. From alcohol by using dehydration process. First of all, I will teach its reaction, then I will teach its mechanism. Its reactant is alcohol. For example, I am going to take ethanol. 2 moles of ethanol. C2H5OH. 2 moles of ethanol. This is dehydration process. Dehydration process means what? What do you mean by dehydration? Removal of water from the reactant is called as dehydration. So if you want to do dehydration means we have to add some dehydrating reagent. You know very well dehydrating reagent, concentrated sulfuric acid, orthophosphoric acid. These are all dehydrating reagent. So I am going to do dehydration. So I am going to add concentrated sulfuric acid. Con H2SO4. Condition 413 Kelvin. Condition is very important. At 413 Kelvin, it undergoes a nucleophilic substitution reaction. It forms ether. Reactant same, reagent also same, concentrated sulfuric acid. Condition 443 Kelvin means it undergoes elimination reaction. It forms alkene. Now I am going to prepare ether from alcohol. So its condition is 413 Kelvin. This is dehydration process. So 1 mole of dehydration means what? Removal of water. This H plus is combined with OH minus. 1 mole of water is removed. You can get ether. C2H5 OC2H5. This is preparation of ether from alcohol by using dehydration process. Are you clear? Now I am going to teach its mechanism. Okay, so what do you mean, once again, what do you mean by dehydration? Removal of water from the reactant is called as dehydration. Preparation of ether from alcohol. So we have to take 2 molecules of ethanol. We have to do dehydration. So I am going to add concentrated sulfuric acid. Condition is 413 Kelvin because this is a nucleophilic substitution reaction. Heated at 443 Kelvin means it undergoes elimination reaction. It forms ether. So condition very important. So you can get product ethoxyethane. Byproduct is water. This is a reaction. Now I am going to teach its mechanism. Okay. Preparation of ether from alcohol by using acid catalyzed dehydration process. Okay. Now I am going to teach its mechanism. You know reaction, how many moles of alcohol? 2 moles of alcohol. Dehydrating reagent is concentrated sulfuric acid. Am I right? So first 1 mole of alcohol react with the concentrated sulfuric acid. 1 mole of alcohol. Step 1, C2H5OH. You know oxygen, it has 2 lone pair of electron. How many moles of alcohol? 2 moles of alcohol. First 1 mole of alcohol react with acid. You know very well acid. Generally we can write H plus. Okay, you know very well lone pair of electron plus. What will happen? One lone pair of electron plus means bond formation. After the bond formation, we have to put positive charge on that particular atom. Here we have to put positive charge on oxygen because it has oxygen as lone pair of electron. Okay, so C2H5OH lone pair of electron plus bond formation in between oxygen and the hydrogen. After the bond formation, we have to put positive charge on oxygen. Okay, you can get protonated alcohol. This is step 1. You know in this reaction, totally how many moles of alcohol? 2 moles of alcohol. In step 1, 1 mole of alcohol react with the acid. You can get protonated alcohol. Am I right? In step 2, this protonated alcohol react with another 1 mole of alcohol. C2H5OH plus another one is C2H5OH. Okay, this is one protonated alcohol is react with another 1 mole of alcohol. What will happen? Listen here. Compare this bond present in between carbon and oxygen. This bond present in between carbon and oxygen. Compare carbon and oxygen. Which one is more electronegative? Oxygen. So oxygen takes 1 pair of electron. Oxygen takes 1 pair of electron. So here bond break. What's the charge of O? Gain of electron. So its charge is minus. Already its charge positive charge. Now minus. So plus minus it becomes neutral. What's the charge of this carbon? Plus due to loss of electron. Are you clear? Here this carbon charge is plus. Here water is removed. Here this oxygen has 2 lone pair of electron. Here carbon plus lone pair of electron. What will happen? Bond formation. After the bond formation, we have to put positive charge on oxygen. C2H5OH. Next here C2H5. You know very well C2H5. Its charge is positive charge. Here lone pair of electron. What will happen? Lone pair of electron plus bond formation. After the bond formation, we have to put positive charge on oxygen. Okay. You can get one intermediate. Next step, deprotonation. What do you mean by deprotonation? Removal of hydrogen. This is called as deprotonation. I am going to remove H plus ion. Compare oxygen and hydrogen. Which one is more electronegative? Oxygen. So oxygen takes 1 pair of electron. Here also bond break. Okay. What's the charge of hydrogen? Plus due to loss of electron. Here oxygen minus due to gain of electron. Already oxygen has plus charge. Now minus. Plus minus it becomes neutral. Am I right? So H plus, this H plus is removed. Now what's the charge? Neutral. Am I right? You can get alcohol. C2H5O C2H5 ethoxyethane. preparation of ether from alcohol by using dehydration process. This mechanism is very, very important. How many moles of alcohol? 2 moles of ethanol react with concentrated sulfuric acid, because this is dehydration process. If you want to do dehydration, we have to add any dehydrating reagent. Here I am going to add concentrated sulfuric acid. Its condition is 413 Kelvin. Okay. Heated at 443 Kelvin means it undergoes elimination reaction. It produces alkene. Okay. Any doubt? One more thing. Here we have to take primary alcohol only. We should not take secondary and tertiary alcohol. What's the reason? When we do dehydration process in secondary and tertiary alcohol, it does not undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction. It undergoes elimination reaction only. So it forms alkene. Are you clear? So it's important limitation. If you want to prepare ether means always you should take primary alcohol only. You should not take secondary and tertiary alcohol. What's the reason? Primary alcohol undergoes a nucleophilic substitution reaction, but secondary and tertiary alcohol undergoes elimination reaction, so it forms alkene. Are you clear? So next I am going to prepare ether by using Williamson's ether synthesis. This is important naming reaction. Williamson ether synthesis. Preparation of ether by using Williamson's ether synthesis. Williamson ether synthesis. So Williamson's is sodium alkoxide is react with the alkyl halide. It produces ether. Sodium alkoxide. What's the formula of sodium alkoxide? RONA. Sodium alkoxide react with alkyl halide RX. This is also nucleophilic substitution reaction. It forms ether. Listen here. This is alkyl group. This is halogen. You know very well about halogen. It is highly electronegative. So halogen electronegativity is greater than alkyl group. Halogen takes one pair of electron. Am I right? Here bond break. X minus or plus. Here O minus, because sodium is electropositive. Metals are electropositive. Here also bond break. O minus Na plus. This Na plus is combined with X minus. NaX is removed. What's the charge of O? Minus or plus, you can get ROR. This is Williamson's ether synthesis. Sodium alkoxide react with alkyl halide. It produce ether. By using Williamson's ether synthesis, we can able to prepare simple ether. We can able to prepare mixed ether also. Okay. One more reaction. Listen here. Instead of R, we can take any alkyl group. Methyl group, ethyl group, propyl group, any group you can take. I am going to take ethyl group. C2H5ONA. Sodium alkoxide. Okay. And then CH3 C2H5Br. Compare oxygen and sodium. Oxygen electronegativity is greater than sodium, so oxygen takes one pair of electron. Here bond break. O minus Na plus. Here bromine electronegativity is high, so bromine takes one pair of electron. Here also bond break. Br minus. This ethyl group charge is positive charge. This Na plus is combined with Br minus. NaBr is removed. Am I right? Next O minus. This ethyl group charge plus minus bond formation. You can get C2H5 C2H5 ethoxyethane. Are you clear? Any doubt? Preparation of ether by using Williamson's ether synthesis. So in Williamson's ether synthesis, always you have to take primary alkyl halide only. You should not take secondary or tertiary alkyl halide. This is important limitation of Williamson's ether synthesis. What's the reason? When we take secondary or tertiary alkyl halide, it does not undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction. Williamson's ether synthesis is a nucleophilic substitution reaction. Am I right? Here primary alkyl, when you take primary alkyl halide, it undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction, it forms ether. When we take secondary or tertiary alkyl halide, it does not undergoes a nucleophilic substitution reaction, it undergoes elimination reaction, so it forms ether. Okay, I will teach its mechanism, I will teach its limitation. Listen here. This is primary alkyl halide only. Now I am going to take tertiary alkyl halide. What will happen when we take primary alkyl halide? It undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction. It forms ether. Williamson's ether synthesis is a nucleophilic substitution reaction. Okay. When we take secondary or tertiary alkyl halide, it does not undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction. It undergoes elimination reaction. So it forms alkene. This is important limitation of Williamson's ether synthesis. So always you should not take secondary or tertiary alkyl halide. I will teach that reaction. Limitation of Williamson's ether synthesis. Listen. Sodium alkoxide C2H5ONa. Sodium alkoxide. Next, I am going to take tertiary alkyl halide. Tertiary alkyl halide CH3 CH3 Br. Okay. So what will happen? Compare carbon and bromine. Which one is more electronegative? Bromine. Br minus. Compare oxygen and sodium. Which one is more electronegative? Oxygen. So oxygen takes one pair of electron. Here also bond there. Na plus Br minus. So Na Br. This is byproduct. This CH3 we can write like this. CH. Am I right? Already you know this carbon atom charge. Its charge is plus. Am I right? Next, compare carbon and the hydrogen. Carbon electronegativity is slightly greater than hydrogen. Which one is more electronegative? Carbon. So carbon takes one pair of electron. Carbon takes one pair of electron. Here also bond break. What's the charge of H? Plus due to loss of electron. Here C minus. This H plus is combined with O minus. C2H5O minus. Here H plus. O minus H plus bond formation. You can get alcohol. Here bond formation in between oxygen and hydrogen. C2H5O minus H plus bond formation. Ethanol. Okay. Next. Here C plus, because here compare carbon and bromine. Carbon loss of electron. So C plus. Here C minus. Plus minus bond formation in between these two carbon atom. Already one bond present. One more bond formation in between these two carbon atom. So single bond becomes double bond. CH3 CH3 double bond. This carbon has two hydrogen atom. Okay, alkene. Are you clear? When we take secondary or tertiary alkyl halide, what will happen? It undergoes elimination reaction. So it forms alkene. So always you should not take secondary or tertiary alkyl halide. Always you have to take primary alkyl halide only. Why? Because Williamson's ether synthesis is a nucleophilic substitution reaction. Next, I am going to prepare alkyl aryl ether. Alkyl aryl ether means what? One alkyl group and one aryl groups are attached to the functional group oxygen. Okay. Now I am going to teach preparation of alkyl aryl ether. Alkyl aryl ether. Phenol or sodium phenoxide, no problem. When phenol react with sodium hydroxide, you can get sodium phenoxide. Is react with CH3Br. So what will happen? Br minus, here Na plus. Am I right? This Na plus is combined with Br minus. NaBr is removed. What's the charge of CH3? Plus O minus. You can get anisole. Preparation of anisole. This is alkyl aryl ether. Am I right? So preparation of ether is over. First one is preparation of ether from alcohol by using acid catalyzed dehydration. Next one is preparation of ether by using Williamson's ether synthesis. Thank you.